I'm Barbara, 43, and for the past 3 months, I've been planning a camping trip that I've been looking forward to with all my heart. It was supposed to be a week-long escape, just me, my husband Jim, and our kids, surrounded by nature at a beautiful campground. I envisioned long car rides with my favorite playlists, cozy nights in a tent, days filled with hiking, paddleboarding, kayaking, and some relaxation at the pool. The campground even has a rec center with a small bowling alley for the kids, so there would be something for everyone. For 7 days, I imagined us connecting as a family and enjoying some much-needed peace. But last night, Jim came home with a bombshell. Without asking me, he had invited his entire family to join us. That means his mother, his stepfather, his sister, and her 3 wild kids, and his younger brother, the only one who is somewhat tolerable, but he hates everything and everyone. Jim cheerfully informed me that they'd all be bringing their own tents and gear, and it would be no trouble at all. The reality is, it would be nothing but trouble. If memory serves me right, my relaxing week in nature would quickly turn into a week of being everyone's maid, because that's how it always goes with his family. His sister is lazy and lets her brats run wild, causing chaos and mess wherever they go. His mother complains about everything, from the food to the weather to how I manage things. And his stepfather, he's a piece of work. He sits around burping and farting, expecting someone, usually me, to make his plate and clean up after him. Meanwhile, Jim's younger brother, the only decent one of the bunch, tries to help but ends up sulking because he hates being dragged into these family events. So when Jim broke the news, I looked at him and said, "I hope you have a great time on the trip, but I'll be staying home. I'm not having my vacation ruined by them." He looked at me like I was being ridiculous and said I was blowing things out of proportion. But this isn't the first time his family has ruined an event or a special day for me. I can think of several other times they've completely derailed things. And last year, Jim decided it would be a great idea to have his family over for my birthday dinner without asking me. I ended up spending the entire day cooking and cleaning while his mom criticized my food, his sister let her kids run wild, knocking over drinks and making a mess, and his stepfather sat in the living room watching TV, belching loudly and demanding more drinks. I didn't get to enjoy a single moment of what was supposed to be my special day. At Thanksgiving, I had planned a lovely Thanksgiving dinner for just our immediate family, but Jim's mother insisted they all join in last minute. What should have been a calm and cozy holiday turned into me cooking for 12 people, while his sister sat on her phone the entire time, and her kids fought over toys and screamed through dinner. His mother complained that the turkey was dry, and his stepfather farted his way through dessert, acting like I was the hired help instead of the hostess. At our daughter's last birthday party, I had carefully planned a small birthday party for our daughter at a local park with just a few friends. Jim's family crashed the party with no notice, bringing nothing but themselves. His sister's kids took over, hogging the games and prizes, and his mother kept making snide comments about how the decorations could have been nicer. I spent the whole party managing chaos instead of enjoying the day with my daughter. After each of these events, I felt drained and unappreciated, like I was just there to serve them all instead of being part of the family. So now, with this camping trip looming, I refuse to go through it again. Jim thinks I'm being silly and overreacting, but I know exactly how this will play out, and I'm not willing to spend my precious vacation catering to his family's needs while they criticize and make my life miserable. So am I the asshole for telling my husband that he can go on this trip with his family and that I'll be staying home to actually relax? I've had enough of their antics, and I want to enjoy my time, not spend it waiting on everyone else.